So the Sydney Architecture Festival has been going since 2007 and brings architecture and design out of the boardrooms and out of the studios to those who experience it firsthand. So the festival is about talks, tours, exhibitions and events. It's based in Western Sydney, but it's about the future of Greater Sydney. And that's why we've got tours going into the old quarter and out into the new world that really is this Western Sydney that's growing. And that's where we know architects can make the biggest impact. So we're here at the Punch Bowl Mosque and it's asking a number of questions. Is the mosque in Australia developing an Australian identity?
Well, I think this mosque is extraordinary, not only for the Muslim community, but I think in Australia. And I believe this is a new beginning for Islamic architecture for Australia.
It's pretty incredible. It's been such a long gestation period in terms of the project developing. You finally see the space is a really special moment after so many years of work. Well, I think it really is important to bring architecture out to these areas and really just focus on the sort of aspirations of the people in the community and provide the architecture that they deserve.
Yeah, today was great. I mean, it was a real treat to have a look at the mosque. Really great discussion. It's quite apparent that there needs to be a design conversation around how the West is developing. Design thinking really needs to be applied to the challenges of housing affordability and infill density. Really critical issues in terms of urban growth.
As a structural engineer, I'm really pleased to see this, aesthetic views.
I wish that other architects in Sydney had the same passion for architecture.
It is a festival of dangerous architectural ideas, and what we're doing is asking some serious questions that Sydney needs to think about. We're asking what our future heritage is, and we're doing that by looking back at the 20th century heritage that we think is undervalued.
I'm interested in brutalism because these buildings are under threat. You kind of have to be quite vocal about if you do support them.
I was interested in brutalism from the perspective of an artist within its sort of modernist kind of context.
So today was the opportunity for me as an urban strategist to have a conversation about not only the intrinsic architectural value of brutalism, but also what it means socially and why it's part of a fairer city, and that's why we need to hang on to those assets.
I believe it's not only for the architects, but it's for the community and also for the kids to understand what architecture is all about.